Hello there, my name is Dominic and welcome to another LG Hotel Mode tutorial. Today I'm going to show you two things. The first thing that I'm going to show you is how to disable the program change on any LG television, a digital television or a smart television. The second thing I'm going to show you is how to disable the input change. For example, I can set this television to HDMI 1 and no user will be able to change it from that. First of all, I'm going to show you how to disable the channel change. Select the channel that you want locked and take your remote control. You're going to use your remote and you're going to use the settings button. Your remote control might be labeled as menu. So settings and menu are the same thing. Press and hold the settings button until the menu on the television screen disappears. You're going to do it for 5 seconds. Then press 1105 and OK. And here we have the LG Hotel Mode setup. Just press OK to enter. If it's not activated, just use your right navigation button over here to activate it to yes. Now scroll down to program change and you're going to set it to no. Remember, we already set the channel that we want locked, and exit. So if anyone tries to change the channel, nothing will happen. Someone might also try to get into setup and scan for channels, which is also locked. You can see it's grayed out. So that is how to disable channel or program change in an LG television. So how do you disable the input source? Let's go to the smart television. For the input source, we're going to do exactly the same as the program change. Make sure that you have selected the input that you want locked. In my case, this is HDMI 4. Press and hold the settings or menu button for 5 seconds until that menu on the right side of your screen disappears. Once it disappears, press 1105 and then OK on your remote control. So here we have the LG Hotel Mode again. Just enable it if it's not enabled. And we are going to scroll down to AUX source setting. Over here you can see HDMI 4 is not selected. That is because that is the one that I want locked. So I'm just going to disable the other inputs like that. Then I exit. So if I try to use my input button on my remote control, the only thing that I'm going to get, even if I come to all inputs, is HDMI 4. Now imagine this television was in a banking hall. This is what the management would want locked, for example. You can do anything you want with this information. For example, you cannot let anyone mess with your PlayStation time. So you can just set one HDMI port for just PlayStation so that no one can change the channel or set the input source to anything other than your gameplay. Now, in the smaller LG television, we had already set the program change to no and we locked it to that one channel, edu channel. Now, in this smaller television, I can also lock it to HDMI 1. At the moment, I have connected my laptop and it's connected to HDMI 1. So I can just set it to no and I have locked this television to HDMI 1. Now, if I try to use my input button over here, it's not working. The program change lock and input lock mode is a very useful feature for preventing misuse of televisions in various facilities or public spaces. The management of any organization with LG televisions in public spaces will want to lock their televisions to certain inputs or programs. For example, here is a set of televisions in a public area. This is a mall. Now, the organization's management should not want anyone with a remote control to come and mess up with these television settings. For a television such like this one in a reception area, the management would also not want the volume to be turned on too high or someone to come with an external flash disk and insert it and start playing very bad images and movies. So I also have videos on how to lock the USB and how to limit the volume of LG televisions. Thank you for watching. Check out the playlist in the video description below and goodbye.